Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thingy, this team is looking to kickstart their season, and what better time to do it than in the home opener?
Yeah, Boog, it's time to collect that first win of the season. We know the fans are going to bring the noise today, try to will this team to a victory despite the team's slow start. So hopefully the players can give them something to cheer about.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Don Sutton. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That catches the zone for a strike, and the home opener is underway. Right-hander kicks, deals. And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Next for the Padres, Tony Gwynn. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Out to center. Snyder racing after it. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Michael King. What do we have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And a pitch. Jackie Robinson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball.
And the count even at 1.
Now, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Here's a 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand, has to hurry.
Out.
Nicely done for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ball.
Freddie Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
One down. Duke Snider now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Cronenworth. Snider out in the play.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Had an RBI yesterday. One of the 2 runs they scored in the game.
Ball.
Outside. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Turns and fires to Betts. And now it's even up.
Well, that's that slump right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
There's a swing and a drive. Win. Going back. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. He'll touch them all. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in, Max Muncy. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball
And that's
one.
off the inside edge.
1 ball.
And
No
that
strike.
is ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. King, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Splits the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. In the air to left, down the line, and a foul ball. Two down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And now it's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13.
Sutton, more than 300 wins in his career, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Sutton back to work. Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
That is it. The catcher, Luis.
So digging in, Luis Campusano. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying, and he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
And that one fouled off. Campusano stands at first with 1 out. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tatis waits. That clips the zone. And now 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. There's a strike. The Padres trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. That
No, that's
misses.
the ball.
And a count 1-2.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Padres leave one. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Dodgers,
inning. And here is
right fielder,
Jason Hayward. Here comes a pitch.
Ball
Just
outside.
missed. And he deals. Up
No,
and
that's the
in,
ball.
and a count 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Right through there for a strike. That one way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Pickoff throw. Hayward back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Gwynn in position. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Batting in, the left fielder, Outman.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. There's a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations the
No ball.
infielders
One
have
strike.
to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Profar has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Don Sutton.
And the batter now, Don Sutton. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's
No.
off the mark. Now 2-0.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Hayward off of first with 2 away. Check swing went around. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Jackie Robinson in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Gwynn makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Sutton back to work. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. Out. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So now here's the pitcher, Michael King. There's a strike.
0-1.
The Padres down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now the count is even. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away. So the San Diego batting order turns over. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses. 2-0. They say it went.
2-1.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Righty delivers. In the air out towards right center. Gwynn on his way over. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Snyder in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Two down, nobody on. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
The shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
The pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right side. Hayward makes the grab, 1 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's fouled away.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And the righty deals. In the dirt, 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first.
Out.
And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the
The
screwball is
third baseman.
often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Out towards left center. Snyder going after it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
here's
off
Mookie
for the
Betts.
Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires.
That's
Check
a
swing.
check. Did he
Now
go?
a look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. One and two now. The
2-2.
shortstop takes the ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And now one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
baseman, number
to even that
13.
count up at 2 balls and 2
Max
strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Ball.
That misses. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And
No,
that's too
Too
high.
high.
And
3.
another ball.
He hasn't fallen
3-1.
behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he did a tremendous job of letting that pitch travel and get deep. That's the only way you can hit it hard the other way. A slurve on the outside corner of the plate. He gets rewarded for it.
One out, base is empty. Jason Hayward digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. That one almost got him. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Two outs.
That's
Started to go
what do you
after it.
got?
Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. It's now 3-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
1-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Tatis, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one drifts inside.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
The first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, James Outman. The pitch. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
The 0-2. That one to first. Cronenworth on the run. Throw to first. Steps in the bag. Got him. Nicely done there. Don Sutton steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Got a good eye there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs. And the right-hander deals. There's the strike, and it's 2-1. And he pumps in a strike. Two now. And that one is inside. And here it comes. Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Gwynn makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie.
So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And delivers outside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Wouldn't chase that time. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-hander kick steals. That one to first. Cronenworth. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. And now Jurickson Profar.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Sutton back to work.
That's
Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Tucupita Marcano.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And a foul ball. On a line, base hit.
The batter, number 2, second base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
Pickoff move to first. Oh, he throws it away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Waldron.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Duke Snider will hit next. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Mookie now, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Padres. Angel De Los Santos preparing to come on if needed. Number 1 also throwing. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a ball and 2 strikes. 2 gone now.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not giving them that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. Center field. Profar should have this one. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. The right-hander back to work. Foul ball there. And it's even up. And a swing and a miss there. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips up and loosening in the pen. Grotterol getting loose as well. 1-2 now.
Ball. 2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in there, and that's strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Machado.
Now, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
And Manny gets a piece. Gwynn, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Comes up empty.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. I'll tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. The wind to the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air out to center. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And next for L.A., James Outman. On the ground right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The wide to kick the pitch. That's towards center. Snyder settles under it. Corrals it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
No ball. 1
So
strike.
far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch swinging.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Profar climbs in on that left side. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. And on second, 2 down. A miss struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the pitcher for the Dodgers, Don Sutton. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Waldron measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a knuckleball, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And the pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Profar brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now that's second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
1 strike. Ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's the strike. Bounce it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and now 2 gone. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, number one. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
He goes down looking. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Tyler Wade.
And for a pitcher, he can swing it a little bit, Boo.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Just misses with that one. Off the mark there. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Line drive, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here's Sander Bogaerts now. Slider for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Move to first. Wade gets back easily. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty delivers. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Last chance for the Padres. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. This could end it. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Hit hard in the ground to short. That's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They let 2 runners on base. For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They let 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.